All right. So I'm trying to set up Twitch again. So it's going to take me a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. All right. All right, so here's the deal. I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six Siege with friends, and we decided we needed some collaboration on callouts. And so, yeah, gonna go through Coastline today. Set on consulate. I want to do match options. Let's switch to Coastline. Here we go. And we're just going to run through callouts on Coastline. And these callouts will be used from everything from like plat level play down, because that's normally where I play, is like anything below platinum. So, as you can see, I'm only silver 1 right now. Haven't got to gold this season yet. Okay, so Coastline is a fantastic map. This is probably my favorite map. There's 3 spawns. Main entrance, which is the safest spawn. Poolside, which is very risky but gets you to the map quicker. And ruins, which can be risky but can also be good. So I'm just going to grab sledge and we're going to go ruins.
A bomb must be located and defused.
Now, when you spawn in ruins, what you need to understand is there's this whole section back here outside of the map that's often called exit ruins. And in fact, that's the call out on here. But you might hear somebody say, he's like a glass or a cali. Oh, he's ruins. That's not a very specific call out, but you can move around quite a bit over here and take a lot of shots. Like you can take shots from here. You can come down on this side and, shoot at the window here. More typically, you'll see people go up here and they'll hold angles from like here. Of course, you're exposed to the door there and also the door there if you're here. But this is more like when someone says, oh, he's top ruins, they mean up here. They might be holding for the run out, or they might be somewhere around here. And there's probably some cheeky angles you can get that I don't know because I never play glass out here. So I don't know. Maybe you can like sit on this or something. I have no idea. Oh, there we go. That's a pretty cheeky angle right there. So, anyway, this is top ruins. It kind of applies to the whole thing. If there are more specific callouts than that, I do not know them because, really, if you're a defender, you should never be peeking this guy out here. If there's somebody top ruins, great, let him stay out there. Just don't run in front of his path. Don't peek that guy. Because you're not going to win this gunfight. If Glass is out here, if you got Callie out here, you're not going to win from over there shooting this guy out here. It's just not going to happen. So why do you need specific callouts? Okay. We're going to enter the room, or enter the map through Mudroom. I know it says pool entrance, but that's not what it's called. It's called Mudroom.
You have located a bomb.
I don't really know why it's called Mudroom, but that's just what it's called. In here, in this little area in Sunrise, kind of tucked in, this is all Sunrise Bar. This is Sunrise Pink, so you can just call it Sunrise Pink, or a lot of people say he's by the couches. There are also couches over here, though, so personally, I like to call this couches, and, This is, there's couches here too. Oh my goodness. Didn't realize that. But most of the time people just call out sunrise. It means he's somewhere in sunrise. I know if you're like really high elo, you can call out more specifically, but there is a difference here between outer bar sunrise, so outside this bar right here, and inner bar sunrise, which is in here. So if you ever hear someone call, oh, he's inner bar sunrise, that's what they mean. They mean in here. Outer bar sunrise usually means somebody's playing outside the bar. Now, I think of outer bar sunrise just kind of like, this is still like outer bar, you know, because it's outside the bar. And then this is couches. You know, he's over by the couches. That's my personal preference, but I'm very inexact when it comes to sunrise. Because again, I'm not thinking, okay, I'm going to swing people into sunrise. Maybe you will, but again, you can just hold angles and keep them in there. Inner bar is probably the most important call out. Because if they're in here, you're definitely in good shape to, you know, you can contest, you can hold people in there. It's dangerous, they could swing you, so, you know, if you're coming from blue bar, which is where I'm standing right now, you've got angles on them. So anyway, this is blue bar. Blue bar, this is the whole area. He's by the couch in blue bar. Nobody ever plays like here because you're really exposed. I'd probably say if I was attacking this and I was outside this window, I'd say, oh, he's right in the window if he was playing here. Or you might say he's on the drone hole if he was playing here. Now, the question is, can you hear me? It just now dawned on me that I may not be broadcasting my audio. Now I've got to go check. Okay, good. All right, thank goodness. I was really worried there for a second. I thought, oh no, here I am talking away, and I wasn't even sure that I was broadcasting my audio. All right, so I'm not really here to talk about site setup, but usually if the bomb is here, there's a rotate somewhere on this side. You know, you can put it here. I like to put a rotate here personally because you're covered from the mudroom door. So that's kind of where I prefer the rotate, and then I reinforce this. But we don't play sunrise very frequently. It's just not a great spot to play. I think it is actually a pretty good site, but you know, it just takes different strategies. So a lot of people will put a shield like right here and play smoke behind the shield and throw smoke grenades, and maybe they'll put feet holes across here so they can see people as they're coming in this window, the window hop in, the mudroom window, which by the way holds a cheeky angle across outside of the kitchen window. So if you ever hear someone say kitchen window, you can come over here and fry those guys from mudroom. Over here in blue bar, people will say things like, oh, he's behind the bar in blue bar. They usually mean this area right here. They might also mean this area right here. It depends on where your perspective is. If you're out at Ruin Spawn and they say he's behind the bar in blue bar, they're probably talking about back here. If they say, if you're, you know, coming from Cool Vibes stairs, then they're probably talking about somebody here. He's behind the bar in blue bar. So, you know, just this general area right here behind the bar. Some people will say like wine bottles or something like that at higher ranks, which I don't think I've ever heard anybody call wine bottles. But anyway, I have heard that call out. I've heard of that call out. This is office. I like to put, personally, I like to put a drone at the beginning of the round up here. Because it's just a great place to have information from rotating defenders. And also, there's the hatch, which is going to go up to Aqua. And right here is the door for office that goes out to the ruins spawn. So I really like this as an area to enter. But you have to be very careful when you spawn in ruins. Because if you come, you know, because you spawn over here. If you just come right here, you're going to get spawn peeked from this window. You're going to get a run out from up here on Hookah. You're going to get a run out from, this is the most common one. People coming running out right up here to kill you. And then also all these people here. So there's too many angles for a single person to cover. They see you on the camera. They impact this. They run out. You're dead. Like while you're still going, is there somebody here? Is there somebody here? Meanwhile, this guy runs out here and shoots you in the head. So, personally, I have found the best way to approach this is to limit the number of angles they can kill you from. So I like to run down here, and I know there's one window. Nobody ever plays this window. Sometimes people play this window at higher elo, but I check that window, and then there's a second window. I check that window, and now I'm clear. As long as nobody's peeking those windows, now I can come up here, kill the cam, and now I've only got this run out and this door to worry about. And I can crouch and watch this run out and then peek this door and see, is it open? All right, those things are closed. Now I can worry about this window. So it's one at a time. It's much safer when you watch for spawn peeks one at a time by going that direction. And then you come into office. Watch that the hatch is closed, because if it's open, they can drop and kill you from here. But here's office. This is office, like, couch. No, there's a lot of couches. Office filing cabinet, I guess. I don't know. I've never heard that one. Office desk, you know, might be right here. But, you know, he's office. That's the... Oh, here's the couch that people call sometimes. But I always... When you're attacking, you're just trying to figure out where people are at in here. You just kind of call... Oh, he's left side of the door office. He's right side of the door office. That's personally enough information for me. The rest of the callouts in here really don't matter. Office has a little sunroom that goes into security. I never hear anyone call this sunroom. They might call it connector, but usually you just hear the call security. Oh, he's security, and it kind of, you know, if you're standing over here and someone calls he's security, you're expecting him to be at this double door, this single door right here. Because by the time you get the call out, if you think, anytime you give a call out in Siege, there's 5 seconds for the time for someone to, like, move. Like, the call out's no good after 5 seconds, is what I mean. So, even 2 to 3 seconds, the call out might not be good anymore. So you kind of have to anticipate, where could they go? If they were in security a couple of seconds ago, where would they be? 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I could be right here at 5 seconds. So if somebody calls me office, here I am in security, you know, 2 seconds later. So security, office, those are probably good enough call outs. Here's security. This is main lobby. This is the other spawn, the main spawn over here. It's probably the safest spawn in the map. There's one cam. The default cam is right up over here. Shoot that default cam. It's on the garage. Sometimes people rappel up to the garage, and they like to shoot people from up above the garage. I am not that type of player. So there's one thing you have to worry about here. People will spawn peek this door all the time. They'll open the door and stand right, you know, behind it, and they'll fry you. So if you're worried about that, cross over like way back here, where you can't really die from back here, and then you can come and approach the building. Just be aware, yeah, you can't really die from there. Just be aware that when you get here, there could be somebody peeking you from this door, and there's also this window right up here. People sometimes hop out of that window. There's another, if you go left instead of right, it's way worse. Like, never go, when you spawn over here, never go left. So a lot of people do this, that they spawn here and they're like, oh, I gotta get to the site. And they go this way. This is terrible. Don't ever go this way. Because there's this window here and there's a one-way angle. From here, I cannot see them. But from here, they can see me. And I'll be dead. And I can't shoot back. Because they can see my whole bottom of my body. I'll even just show you. This is the top white window. And there. You see all that space? You just destroy people from... Oh, my recoil control was terrible. You just destroy people from here. So, people will hang out at this window at this area all the time. That's a very common spawn peak. And, you know, it's also a common way in which people enter the map. So, don't run this way. I would go the other way, approach the building from a different way. You're going to get killed if you try to approach the building from the right. From the left. I'm going to walk down the main stairs or the white stairs. I guess they're not main stairs. They're white stairs or south stairs. Interesting. I've never heard them called south stairs. But white stairs. Everybody says white stairs. And then on the other side of the map is the blue stairs. So let me go white stairs. We're in main lobby. It's kind of a suitcase here. It's kind of playing. Usually if you hear main lobby stairs, white stairs, he's over by white stairs in main lobby. You know, they're probably like down here in this area. He's by the security door. They probably elevated. They're over here, main lobby, security door. This is courtyard. This whole area is courtyard. This is where you can get that angle on sunrise on the fire pit. Or the fireplace angle. The grill. Some people call it the grill because that's kind of what it looks like to me. But that's an angle that can destroy people. This is, you know, when you hear main lobby and you're like trying to push main lobby, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend when you're a newer player. I wouldn't recommend trying to push this main lobby door. There's just too many angles. Think about it. You can get killed from the guy tucked here. You can get killed from the guy on the staircase. You can get killed from a guy who's swinging you from behind the main lobby, like under the stairs. You can get killed from a guy who's behind the main lobby desk, who's crouched and that pops up and shoots at you. You can get killed from the guy that's swinging you from the other side, from courtyard, from behind the I don't know, the sun wall, whatever that is. Anyway, main lobby by courtyard. And you can get killed from this guy here, and you can get killed from this guy here, and this guy in here. Like, think of all the angles that are for this door. It's really a rough place to come in. So I really wouldn't recommend coming in this door here. But if you were contesting this, I don't know, maybe this guy back here would be like he's behind the wall and courtyard. You know, by courtyard, main lobby. There's a hatch right here. You can actually get killed from the hatch too if you walk too close to it. This hatch goes up into bedroom, which I'll show you in a minute, but I'll call that out later. But this, you know, sometimes people will be in this area rotating around, and you know, you can call him, oh, he's under the hatch. This wall here, there's 3 reinforcements on it. when you play kitchen, which is this site in here. Here's kitchen. Kitchen has a quad wall with 4 reinforcements, which you wouldn't necessarily reinforce all 4 of those, but it's a quad wall. And then it has a triple wall, 3 reinforcements, triple. So if you ever hear anyone say, you know, he's by triple wall or he's by quad wall, he's in the hallway by quad wall, kitchen. You know, they're talking about that. He's the kitchen hallway by quad wall. Or he's outside courtyard in the hallway by quad wall. You know, those are all just ways to identify which hallway we're talking about. This here is toilets or bathroom. There's a drone hole right here. If you play this side, a lot of people like to put like a rotate or something here and contest the service door, which just to give you reference, in case you're not familiar with Coastline. This is outside service entrance by the main, I guess it's just called main spawn. Somebody spawned main. And so people will try to either tuck in close here with a shotgun, or they'll put some head height holes across here and then try to contest this. Well, you got to be careful about this because there's this drone hole right here. And if you're over too far, like over here, you can get killed from the drone hole. And this happens in all ELO from silver up. People will come out here, they'll lay down, crawl right up and kill the guys in the drone hole all the way. So it happens all the time. There's also, I'll show you something real quick. When this is barricaded, you can't see it, but when this is barricaded, you can come right here and get close to this pillar thing, this planter, lean left, and at the top left of the door, I can shoot the default cam that's inside it through the barricade without ever breaking the barricade. So that's just a cool angle to know. So I'm going to enter into service. This is, actually I kept saying service, but this is technically reception. This little area here, but I always call it the service entrance because this here is service and it's called service entrance. But this is the reception area, and then service entrance. And then you'll often see, like, when you're playing the kitchen site, you'll be able to rotate here. This wall will be reinforced. And then there'll be a shield right here. And people will play behind the shield and contest people trying to come in that service door, because that's a very popular walk-in. Monty will walk in here and plant right here. And this is a very common plant spot. You know, he can turn around, plant backwards with his shield. That's very common. So you'll usually see a shield here. Sometimes you won't, but this wall will normally always be reinforced. Maybe Mira plays behind this wall and, you know, peeks people coming through there. This is service, but a lot of people also play over by triple wall like this. I like to call it triple wall, but you can also see that there's a keg right here. So on one side, you're just on triple wall. He's playing service and triple wall. On the other side, he's playing by the keg. So he's kegs. So you'll hear that call out sometimes as, he's kegs he's service kegs. And so you know he's playing by the keg and this little trash bag. In service. There's another keg here, and so kegs usually refers to this whole area. So I triple wall kegs, that's where he is. Sorry, give me a second. Always shoot the radios. All right, this here is pantry in the kitchen because it looks like a little pantry. It's where all the beer is stored. I don't know why in the kitchen all we do is drink beer, but nonetheless, that's what we do. So pantry is right here. So you might hear someone call pantry. This is on top of the sinks because that's sinks. Those are not sinks. Might have my call out wrong. Give me a second. That's the sink. What is this? I don't know what this is. Tell me what you guys think this should be called. Some people will sometimes elevate up here. I don't actually know a good call out for this. I should probably learn this. I don't know. I think I'm just going to call it sinks, even though it's not sink. I don't know. I don't know what I want to call that. Paper towel holder. It's by the paper towel holders. Well, those can be destroyed. The fire blanket, that can be destroyed too. I don't know. He's elevated by quad wall. He's in the kitchen. I would just call it kitchen. He's in the kitchen. He's like up high. I really don't know what to call this. Guys, tell me what this should be called. There's got to be a call out for this because people do play up here sometimes. And you would want to know if you were swinging in from the window as an attacker from the kitchen window. You would really want to know he's over here in this section of the map. The bomb chassis is right here. So a lot of people will play behind the bomb chassis. There's another bomb that'll have a chassis right here, and some people will play behind the bomb chassis here and get a pixel angle. So usually we just call like behind the bomb. He's kitchen behind the bomb. Oh, he's service. He's behind the bomb. Kitchen stove? Like he's kitchen stove? If somebody's peeking around here. I think that's what this is called. Sometimes people will elevate up here on the stove and, you know, try to hold like with a shotgun so that they can swing you when you start to run in from the kitchen door that leads to sunrise. You can open this window and clear that person out very easily. So always open that window at some point when you're attacking kitchen. And then, of course, tucked right or tucked left of the window, just depending on, you know, which side he's on. And then, I don't know. He's kitchen door is usually what I call when they're over here. He's kitchen door. Because, you know, they can be anywhere like in this area. Behind the counter, kitchen door, kitchen counter. Kitchen counter. You know what? Maybe this should be called the counter. I don't know. This is still like kitchen counter. Dishes. There's dishes here. You could call dishes. But kitchen stove, he's behind the stove. It means he's playing somewhere in this range, right, of kitchen. Alright. He's the rotate. He's the rotate between site. And then here's the door to service. The, you know, door in between sites. Just call which side he's on, service or kitchen. Okay. So we came in from main lobby. We looked at courtyard. We looked at quad hallway. Alright. Coming through kitchen. In here is the little hallway by the default cam. He's under the default cam for like blue bar is usually what that's called because it's right outside of blue bar. So the blue bar default cam, you know. This whole area here is called jungle. Anytime you see these, that's usually like a reference to jungle. All right, let's go upstairs. This is Cool Vibes or Blue Stairs. Can be called either. You know, he's playing Blue Stairs. Usually when there's hookah, there's a rotate here. This is hookah. This is billiards. This here is... I used to know this call out. There used to be a specific call out for this, but just above the hatch. He's above the hatch in hookah. The bomb chassis is usually here. He's behind the bomb in hookah. Usually means he's playing somewhere around here. There's usually no rotates over here. The rotate's usually there, so that's... He's the cool vibes rotate, or he's in between sides of the rotate. This is quad wall again. This is another like quad wall, but this one is called drinks because there's all these drinks up here, or pink because everything here is pink. So he's upstairs in pink, right? He's upstairs in drinks. Usually that's why I call it drinks. And he's by the wall, or he could be kind of behind the couch over here. There's a bomb usually right here, bomb chassis. So he plays behind the bomb. You know, that's usually where he's contesting. This is the billiards table, pool table, or he's in pool. Here's aqua. Here's this whole area is aqua. This is aqua behind the couch by the hatch. This is the hatch that goes downstairs to office. The other hatch over here goes downstairs to sunrise. And this whole floor is soft. And this here is, there's a drone port on the ceiling that you could actually drop a grenade in. Or you can nade people from below. But this is a very common aqua bar. So he's playing behind aqua bar. It's very common call out. And here's that run out to ruins.
Time limit reached.
All right, I didn't get through the whole map, so I'm gonna have to go back in, and I've got to be faster. I'm giving like all sorts of tips as well, so gonna try not to do that. This is an in-depth guide of Coastline. The in-depth guide of Coastline. Where should we start, guys? Let's start hookah because we were just there. So we'll start hookah billiards. I'll go smoke. Good destructibility with smoke.
Op 4 has yet to locate a bomb.
Okay. All right, this was the aqua wall. There's 2 reinforcements that can go here, but I never reinforce this. I would highly recommend you don't reinforce this. Everybody always reinforces these walls. Don't reinforce these walls. You could make like footholds or something so people can't play back there, but I don't even recommend doing that. I just like to leave them soft, leave them alone. There's a nice angle onto the hookah balcony right here that I'm not sledged. This is not really a site setup video, but this is an appropriate site setup here. Reinforcing. For sake of time, I'd reinforce this wall, rotate here. This allows you to go in and out from cool vibes. You can put holes in the floor right down here. I'll show you why in just a minute. I'm gonna break this window open. This window here, people spawn peek out of here all the time toward pool. So that's the pool spawn. People look out here all the time and kill people as they're running. It's a one-way angle, so people can't see you. And you can shoot them a bunch and then run away. You might get a kill, you might just hurt people a bunch. You can put holes down here, but I'll show you why here in a second. But these walls are reinforced, and then a shield will go right here. so that you can tuck behind the shield and contest anyone trying to get out here, trying to get in through the hookah
Your
balcony.
location has been compromised.
So this was the mudroom door that we went in originally. If we had gone up these stairs, you're on the hookah balcony. And you can, a lot of people come right in here and they plant right here. Now, if you put these holes in here, you can deny the plant from below, either with a C4 or shooting them, or, you know, it just makes it harder for people to choose where to plant from. So they might plant somewhere where there isn't holes, and then you can C4 them. That's that. But you can see how having a shield here would be valuable. You just have to watch out for grenades getting chucked up from somebody from below, like this. Or, even worse, we haven't learned this yet, but people will come into Hall of Fame from the VIP balcony.
You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Here's the VIP balcony, which also overlooks the pool area. That's main entrance down there. That's main, the spawn and main. And the garage cam is right there. So, and then the other cam overlooking this is right here, which is the pool cam. But people will spawn pool, and you have to watch out for, because you'll spawn in right over here. And they'll run this way. They'll get shot from the hookah window. They won't be able to see anybody right there. And they'll also get shot from people running out on VIP balcony. And if you go up onto the hookah balcony, up here, and you're playing this angle over here, and you're like, oh sweet, I've got this great angle. I'm gonna fry people as they rotate around. I just saw someone run toward VIP. Okay, be aware, because if they ran toward VIP, they're gonna run out here and they're gonna shoot you in the face while you're looking this way. So you might want to come off of that angle and just watch for the run out too. Or be aware if you hear the run out, just watch for it. Now, why did we put these holes here? All right, let me show you guys something. This is sunrise, and here are the holes that I made, okay? Right here is the window to hookah balcony, or to hookah window, rather. And if I sit right here, you can't see me if you're repelled upside down on that window. And that's what everybody does. They repel upside down on that window. And if I sit right here, you can't see me, but I can see you. And I can just kill you. So if you put those holes there, someone can play down here in inner bar in sunrise and destroy anybody on hookah balcony or hookah window as soon as they get the call out that somebody is on hookah window. They can also do this, but it's a lot less safe because you are very visible and you will die this way very easily. So you better just be mad, crazy good to like run out this window and kill them. Okay. Basic site setup. The reason why we put this rotate here is because if they're trying to take from aqua, if it's an aqua take, where they take from aqua side instead of a hookah take, where they take from hookah balcony, or from blue stairs, you know, where they come up, try to take this area, you can play this spot right here safely, kind of backed off a little bit. And as long as this window's clear and it's not open, you can play safely here and contest people as they're trying to come in through aqua. And that's great. And you can also wallbang people through these walls if you left them soft. Brandon likes to reinforce all 4 of these. I think that's a great plan. I don't see any reason why not to do that. there is an angle that you can get. Where is it? There it is, right here on the VIP door. And I'll show you where my bullets are going here. I mean, my bullets go all the way to here from that angle. So, I mean, you can reinforce it, or you can leave that soft and play this angle. It just depends on how the attackers are attacking. You know, maybe you make the adjustment. Maybe one round, they open this up and they go up on the roof. And from the roof, they start shooting people through here. Having that opened up can be a really bad thing, because if I want to rotate between sites, uh-oh, I'm dead. Because there's somebody shooting me from the roof on this angle. So it can be a bad thing if you're like trying to come back and boom, you're getting shot in the feet as you're running through here to this guy up here. Or if your team knows how to play it and they're not rotating in between site and they're just playing different, you know, positions, you could have a guy playing back here, playing that VIP angle and preventing the team from pushing VIP. But all you gotta do is breach this wall right here from outside as an attacker, and that guy's gotta move. I always like to reinforce either these two walls, because you can do the same thing as opening up this right here, cutting off rotations, as you can with this wall right here, opening up this rotation. So, this is VIP. Right here, sometimes people will play a shield here. There's a drone hole here. And oh, I said, remember when I was talking over here? Here's that drone hole. About playing a shield right here. Well, if I'm playing a shield here, then it's a very dangerous position, because if there's somebody in VIP, it's a dangerous position, because you can come over here, and especially if you've got Yana, you can just throw a grenade right through there and that person's dead. These two walls are good walls to reinforce just always, because people can come to this balcony and open them up and get control on VIP balcony. This is the couch in VIP. People do call inner and outer couch. So he's inner couch in VIP. By the way, never play inner couch. You'll get destroyed. Outer couch in VIP. You can play back here. He's tucked in the corner in VIP. He's playing back of VIP, because usually you're pushing this breach, and so this is the back of VIP from that breach. I mean, it's not a very specific call out. I guess you could call that TV corner. You could call this Vase's corner, VIP. But this here is also a call. He's playing Vase. That's the Vase. Someone's playing this area. That's Vase. This is kind of just top blue stairs, or top cobalt. Again, what's this call out? If you said drinks, you were correct. Okay. All right. We're going to rotate around this way. So we've got Aqua Bar, Aqua Couch. There's the hatch down to office. Here's another hatch. This hatch goes to security. So if you did have someone playing below like there, you could like open these hatches and try to clear them out. I don't know if I'd want to fight that battle from a hatch, but still, you know, you could open it and put ghost pressure. This window here overlooks the Aqua balcony. People take this Aqua balcony all the time as attackers. You can shoot them. Oh, look, a boat. That's cool. All right, so Aqua balcony. You can also look across, and attackers will drop from above right here and enter into luggage. This is luggage, because here's some luggage. So we're in luggage. The luggage window. is what overlooks Aquabout. Hey, there's the white stairs window with the one-way angle. And if they're playing above white stairs, they're up here. There's a little, there's a cool spot here that you can actually play outside of theater door. Elevated on the vase outside theater door. I know it's a terrible call out, but that's where they're at. But just realize you can be trapped here very easily. It's an off angle though. Here is theater. A lot of people play behind the bomb here. The bomb is usually like right here. So they'll play behind the bomb in theater and they'll look toward the Hall of Fame door where VIP, Hall of Fame goes to VIP, so it's a circle. Here's bedroom or penthouse. Hall of Fame, VIP, VIP hallway, a 90-degree angle, so we call it 90, and theater. We're back in theater. So people will play back here, and they'll hold people trying to come in Hall of Fame. There's also a door that has a hatch to the roof. That is the bathroom, second floor bathroom. People will break this hatch, drop in here. Sometimes it's called shower because there's a shower here. Some people will rat and play shower, you know, in here. Cav will do this, so you have to drone this out when you drone in here. Because Cav likes to hide in here, and then when people come in this window, if say they're trying to attack for hookah and they're coming in this window here, this penthouse window on top of the bedroom window, Cav will just run out here, shoot him, and interrogate. So just be careful of that. This here is the couch in penthouse, or he's in bedroom. He's in the couch. Here's the bed. He's behind the bed because it's behind the bed. He's behind the. This is like a little wardrobe. It's a great angle too. Like if you destroy this section right here, you can get a peek angle on the window from people rappelling on the window, and it's kind of hard to see. Like when you look at it like this, like what is that, right? I mean, that's the angle. It's kind of hard to see. So, there's a little half wall here, and there's a half wall here. So, half wall by Hall of Fame door in penthouse, or he's behind the half wall on top of the hatch in penthouse. This is the hatch from earlier in the main lobby. I told you I'd show you, and here it is. That's the hallway with the quad wall, and that's triple wall right here, and that's kegs that I'm looking into. And so you're up on in penthouse by the hatch. A lot of people play in theater right here. Just very, very common. So when you come in, if you're coming in from Hall of Fame,
by hostiles. Fall back.
you pre-fire that. Always. You'll probably get a kill if you pre-fire in the right spot. All right. That's Coastline. Those are the callouts of Coastline. My dog is barking. This is a pixel angle in VIP. So if somebody calls out, oh, he's VIP, he's playing the pixel. That's the pixel angle. It's also VIP, shoot, I don't remember. Behind the desk, some people call. There's other callouts, but I call it pixel. He's playing the pixel in VIP. Those are all the callouts I can think of. Everything that's important. There you go. That's Coastline. Thanks for watching. I hear you. I hear you. I know. All right, let's get you down.